All right, super big rookie mistake. I tried to build my own thing without really understanding the tools. So GDevelop has tutorials, and I'm actually walking through them and realizing I was coding as if it was 1990s or 1980s, and they've made the steps way easier. So when I was trying to flip the mystery map of my Barons game as you walked across it, and trying to do it all manually, I'm like, I just don't see the coding and how it works. That's because they don't really want you to do much coding. They call it a collision. And so anyway, my point is I would go through the tutorial. So I'm doing their tutorial right now. I'm just going to show you what it is. It's pretty basic to walk through. They give you the instructions. So it says this is the classic game, Pixel Perfect RPG. Let's play. Click the preview button. So we're going to play the game and see what happens. So it says try to use the arrow keys to move. Let's fix this. So I can't use the arrow keys. So I'm like, yeah, that's true. I can't. So what would I do? And it's going to help me fix it. So down here it says the player cannot move move yet because the top-down movement behavior is missing. All right, so we're going to add top-down behavior. So I'm going to guess they're going to click on the player and then add a prepackaged movement option, which I was doing manually. Yep, so click on the player. We're going to add a behavior. It's usually the 3 dots right here. Edit behavior. We're going to add top-down movement. Yeah. So I programmed that with ASWD. I didn't need to do that. I could have just clicked this right here. So I click it. It's going to ask me for some speed. So let's update the max speed to 100 so the player can move slightly slower. All right. So we'll just do 100. And then uncheck this so the player can move only horizontally. Look at that. They make this so easy. Uncheck this to prevent the player from rotating in the direction you are moving. All right, apply. Now let's see what happens. All right, so now he rotates to the direction that I'm using. I like it. So they've already built in the animation. I bet you it's not part of it, but if I click into the animation or this character, then you're going to see that they've got 4 different pictures of it, because obviously that's what's happening here, right? So I tried to do this with programming SWD, and it did work, so you can code it in there, but they've already got the stuff. So this is the advantage of using a engine that is made to make games. So yeah, so I'm going to redo mine after I do all these tutorials. So let's see what's next on this. So open this object to be able to add the pixel perfect top-down movement. Okay, behavior for it. Click on the 3 dots and edit behavior. So I don't know what the problem is. Oh, great job. Now you can move your character on 2 axes, but the movement isn't pixel perfect. Yeah, I don't know what that means. Let's add a new behavior for this. All right. So we're going to go back to edit behavior. We're going to add. And we have to scroll down for pixel perfect. Oh, there it was. Pixel perfect top-down movement. Seamlessly align pixels using a top-down movement. So I don't even know what's happening there. Let's update the pixel to 16 so that the player moves by. Oh, I get it, because the tile is 16 for them. So they want you to move basically per tile, not just slide around. So yeah, so you see these. Each of these is probably 16 by 16. So he's going to go box to box. Let's check that out. Update. Oh, wait. What? Let's see if it updated it. So I got to kill it. Okay, well. Okay, I'm going to go back. Let's see if it lets me go back to it. Yeah, perfect. So let's do preview. Oh, wait. Okay, preview. Yeah, I see. So it forces me, if I tap it a tiny bit, it forces me into the next box, even if I don't mean to do that. So another time I could have gone half boxy. So this is saying that every time I move, I must be in a box. I like that. Okay, so yeah, we're done with it. Let's close that, and we already finished it. So I'm not going to close it, but I do want to get to the end. That was the end? Yeah, end of the game. Okay. So let me go back to the home screen. All right. So they've got a lineup of multiple items you can do. So this is what I started with, is paint the tiles. I'm like, yep, okay. So I totally misunderstood what's going on. And you just walk through these. They literally take a minute or two. It's super easy. I would recommend first doing this. And then I think what I'm going to do is say, go build something. So I agree with everybody else that's been throwing out the information of, hey, don't try to learn to code as much as you possibly need to do. There's always something to learn. Instead, build something and cheat the first time. Build whatever they've got, because you're going to learn a whole lot more. So the game in my head is not what's being played, but I think I can make this work. As a matter of fact, so I think you can make this into a virtual tabletop game as well. Of course, I don't really want to do that, but it would be interesting to see, like, could I make my own virtual tabletop? The answer is probably yes. I just don't want to do that. So anyway, I'm going to go through a couple more of these, and I would recommend you do that too. And then right down here says get started with game creation, how to start. I mean, just walk through the tutorials, which, yeah, I know I didn't do. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I will, if I find something super interesting, I will drop you guys into it and say, hey, this is what I did and this is how the tutorial went. I don't want to video every tutorial because, I mean, you literally could just do them and it's pretty cake.